Mabuchi.
He stands up too.
He's all
Gamble. yeah.
Phillips turns over.
Yeah, gamble.
Gamble.
I have quad aces. I'm gambling. See, like, gamble splashes all his chips in.
We're going to do a little bit of a different format for the T1K pod this week. We're going to open up with a poker breakdown.
Yeah.
So
I think that's how we're going to do it from now on, too.
we're going to do it. We might experiment with different formats. We might tell our deepest, darkest secrets to open up the podcast. I think we should start every podcast by saying the gayest thing that we've ever done.
No?
You want to go first? No, so we'll. This is a hand that I found online.
How long do you have? All right, let's break down Kevin Hart's hand.
So this is Kevin Hart going head to head with I believe it's
stack that it doesn't really need to be added to. Yeah, it's no longer 25,000. Give me another 5,000.
So
I'm not at 25 anymore, and I'm pissed about it.
Fun fact.
Straddle.
He's straddling with money.
Liv Bohr is on his right. She is Igor, Igor's wife, and also like a very accomplished poker player.
Wait, so who's Igor?
Igor Kamenov. I don't know how to say his last name. Some Russian last name with a K. Kamenov. I don't know. But he's a guy that I've become friendly with the last year or two in Austin.
Hell yeah.
They both live in Austin. They've been married for a long time, but they're both like really accomplished professional poker players.
So this is kind of like a weird situation because there seems to be a lot of pros at the table, and then there's Kevin Hart.
Yeah, it's all pros.
It's all pros, and then Kev's going for it. So let's see how he does.
Do what you want.
We never shut up when we played.
But now you got a talker. You got a talker. My mind game is
Faraz Jaka.
impeccable. When am I boy?
Like I said, impeccable.
And Negreanu's in there too.
When am I not?
Yeah.
Is he serious? Is he playing? I don't know, but I like him.
So quick question.
In a way to where no matter what, you're gonna like me after.
So looking at like sort of the way Kevin is coming in, he's talking a lot, right? And that's obviously his skill set. Now, I just watched a clip with Negreanu where he was talking about how he likes to talk a lot at the table because he's really good at it and he's really good about extracting information from a lot of people. If you're a guy like Kevin Hart and you're sort of like naturally very social, but you're not a professional poker player, do you think it's a good idea to talk that much at the table, or do you think you're going to end up giving away some information to people that could benefit pretty heavily from it?
I would say whatever makes you more comfortable. I think talking to him makes him more comfortable. Yeah. So.
Yeah, he's a guy that's more comfortable talking shit than sitting there staring at his
absolutely.
cards.
I mean, he's also wealthier than everyone there, so I don't think he's too uncomfortable with the stakes.
Makes sense.
Serious question.
Time.
Yeah, I mean, this is just
I need some time.
this is just entertainment for him.
So Kevin pulls up
Game's
10
in
of,
the hand.
10 of
Yes, sir.
diamonds, jack of spades. Negreanu's got 6-7 offsuit. Liv's got 3-10 club suited.
I'm about to beat Daniel. Oh my God. Just a little raise. 300.
He's a good actor.
Just three.
Just 3.
Okay, just because it's you.
So he weighs 400.
Oh jeez. The water is warm. The water is warm. The water is warm. Come get in the pool. Come get in this pool.
Bad call.
Come swim
Yeah,
in
so
the
is
pool.
this. Don't worry. This was equally bad.
Liv just had a huge score in a big tournament down in the Bahamas.
Brandon, pause for 1 sec. Before the flop comes out, do you want to just set the stage so everybody knows sort of what's going on with the cards, who's where, for the people just listening, not watching?
Sure. It looks like Kevin Hart is in the under the gun straddle. Daniel's in the small blind, and Liv is in the big blind. And they both limp in from the blinds, and Kevin makes it 300 more from the straddle.
Nice. We got 1260
And they
in
both
the
call.
pot.
Yeah.
Flop is coming. Here we go. Wha-bam.
A pair for Daniel.
972.
Check.
Stop it. Stop it.
He really is hilarious.
This is tough, man. Cause I told you this is where I get confused. Pre-flop, I knew what to do. But then after the flop,
Then we
this is where I
missed.
get-
You're like, wow, do I keep bluffing
Yeah.
or not?
See, Negreanu's so good at talking
All
on
right,
the table.
I'll check.
Oh, I screwed this hand up
I'll
already.
check.
Should have led for 50.
Yeah, there's not
Two ways Kevin
really
can
any
make it straight
overpairs.
Oh, Oh,
But-
I screwed this hand up so bad.
So here comes the
200.
king.
$200.
Daniel
I
goes
really
200.
screwed up. I should have just bet 1,500
Liv
on the
should
flop.
probably
I can have less
fold
equity
here.
than I have right now.
She's out.
15 on the flop.
Okay.
You coming?
So now
Coming?
Kevin.
All right.
I'm in there.
Well, Brandon, if you pause for 1 sec. So there's a 9 and a 7 on there. So Kevin's got a 10 and a jack. He's got a way to make a straight with
He's
an
got a
8.
Yeah,
And
8 or a
he
queen.
could also make it with a queen, yes.
Yeah.
2 ways to a straight. He's got 33% odds according to this, still under the gun.
Yeah, so the thing about this is that like there's not many overpairs. There's no overpairs Kevin's going to have anymore after checking flop. So Daniel knows unless he got turned by a king, he's probably ahead with the 7. So he just leads small on the turn, and then he gets called, knowing he's probably ahead on this turn. Yeah, let's see the river.
All right.
I'm in the pool.
200.
He goes,
The river
wha-bam.
card is an ace. Daniel's still good.
Oh, shoot.
Don't do that.
That's really bad for me. Check.
You're a liar.
You got ace.
You're a liar.
You got ace.
You're
So
a liar.
wait.
Well, go ahead. Bet.
So what I love about what Daniel does here is Daniel's so good at talking at the table that an ace comes out and he just goes, "You got an ace? You got an ace?" Like, it's amazing the amount of information that like Negreanu's allowed to like able to extract from people without really giving up any information himself. Like, he's fucking disgusting at table talk.
Yeah, it didn't work out so well this hand.
If you got an ace. Don't bet too much, though, so I'll run away.
I mean, it's kind of telling. He hates this card.
You grab him deep.
I won't bet.
That's
say
way.
something.
Come
That's
on,
not-
man. I'm not. I really have a weak hand. $50 I would have gave you. Can't give you.
50
He's folded
bucks.
the best hand.
I bluffed Daniel! I didn't have anything! I didn't have anything! I missed everything! And I bet it like I had it! Yeah! Everybody, I just bluffed Daniel!
We did. It's true. Yeah.
He's talking to the whole room.
He's fucking jacked up.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as like the hand goes, it's a terrible river for Daniel. And
Yeah.
like all the hands that Kevin Hart plays like that just got there on the river, like ace queen, ace jack, ace 10, ace rag. But the hands really, the only hands left that he can beat are jack 10, queen 10. That will like raise pre-flop and then play like that. But yeah, it's just a terrible river for Daniel.
Terrible river. So Kevin went pretty, not like the craziest bluff ever, but he got him to fold on that. What do you think of the way Kevin played there?
It's a good river bet. You got to represent the ace there when you just have jack high.
Yeah.
Do you think he plays that any different if it's not Kevin Hart? Like, was he going easy on him? Would he have called that, you think, in a more serious situation?
Yeah, in a more serious situation, they wouldn't have played 6, 7, and 10-3 of clubs like that. So they both limped in from the blinds. They're folding or raising.
Okay.
They were playing to just play the pot with Kevin. So it was more like a friendly, fun, just fucking around kind of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have gone after him earlier in the hand.
Well, yeah, they're not. I mean, if they were playing like with their lives on the line, or like a huge spot in a tournament, or a big cash game with a bunch of pros, they're not just limping 6, 7 offsuit in the small blind. So that hand just doesn't play the same way at all.
Makes sense. Fuck yeah, dude! Shout out Kevin Hart for putting the bluff down. And speaking on it, while we're there, this sort of leads us to the next thing. We're talking about Negreanu. We're talking about bluffs. So these are, Daniel Negreanu made a video where he put up his top 5 poker tells.
Okay.
And we'll go through them one by one. And I want you to, I don't know, do whatever you want with them. Tell them you like them, you hate them.
Let me hear 'em.
Overrated, underrated.
Let me hear 'em.
Let's fucking roll, baby.
Tell number 5. The first thing you should look at when the flop comes out is your opponent's eyes. If their eyes quickly glance at their chips, that means they like what they see.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, anytime a player's eyes goes to their chip stack uncontrollably or unconsciously, kind of like darts to their, it's usually a sign of strength. It's it's kind of, yeah, for some reason, like when you flop big, or you kind of just want to know exactly like how much you have. And yeah, unconsciously, I think you're just trying to like get all the chips in.
Yeah, so you're thinking in your head like, all right, what is an appropriate bet size here? How do we do this? And it's just your mind fucking taking your eyes.
You want, yeah, like you just, yeah. I it's happened to me, and I see it happen to other people where it's kind of like a knee-jerk reaction to just dart to your stack. But that said, like guys that play every day for a living, they can just reverse. They can, give you reverse tells and do that with weak hands.
So let's say like you're playing at a table, there's 8 people, right? And then going into the flop, there's still like 5 people in the action. How do you keep track of everybody so that you can see the different tells that are going on with everybody? Is it just pick somebody, monitor that person, or is it sort of like you're using your periphery to look at everybody?
Yeah, you use a lot of your periphery. So you just kind of stare at the board and you can kind of see everything that's going on in your peripheral.
Is that like something that you trained how to do, or is it just something you sort of pick up naturally with time on the board?
Yeah, you just playing thousands of hours, you just start picking it up. Yeah, and then you can just kind of glance at each person as they act. But there's like a fine line, because some pros will stare everyone down like way too long. And if you're playing a public game or a big tournament, do what you want. But if you're playing private cash games and you're staring down like the CEO of a company that's just there to have a good time, it gets pretty annoying, and it's uncomfortable. And it's like, hey, we're all here to like have a good time. Like, can you stop staring at my face for like 5 minutes straight? Like during the whole hand. Like there's like a social aspect to it where it gets too much.
So there's like an etiquette to just playing smaller games. You got to just chill the fuck out.
Definitely an etiquette, and it could be a big game, but you need to, as a professional, like you need to make sure like people are comfortable playing with you. And if you're just staring them down with this like and mean mugging them the whole hand, it's like will you stop? Like I'm trying. Like we're like, can we just play poker?
Yeah.
Yeah, it can get uncomfortable.
Makes sense.
I've had guys do that, and I've had to like ask them to stop.
You've got mad at somebody for just staring you down?
Not me particularly, but like let's say it's a game where I put it together and I invited some friends, and then like there's a pro at the table and he's just staring. He's staring like all the recreationals
trying to pick
down.
up leads.
Trying to intimidate, trying to pick up reads, like they're taking it as serious as they can and trying to get every edge. But in doing that, you're making it uncomfortable to play with you. And so, when the next game rolls around and you're making the list or you're thinking about who to invite, it's like, hey, do you want to invite the guy that just stares at everyone the whole time and like doesn't talk? Probably not.
Yeah, so in a way, like you taking something just a little bit too seriously can actually ruin your ability to make money down the line.
Yeah, if you're in the World Series of Poker, do it all you want.
Yeah. Stare people down. But
stare people down, man. Go for it.
It's the fucking VFW.
But if you're playing private cash game, you should probably concern yourself with the enjoyment of the game and the vibes of the game over trying to eke out an edge.
Yeah. Because you probably have a substantial advantage anyway. So chill the fuck out and stop staring at people.
I would agree. Yeah, I would agree with that. But yeah, so uncontrollably like darting your eyes to your stack can be a sign of strength. So I agree with that first one.
All right, number 4.
Number 4 tell you should look at. When you're playing in a poker game and you're going to get ready to bet, if you notice out of the corner of your eye that your opponent is reaching for chips early, that should tell you something. He's either going to raise you or call you.
That one seems pretty obvious.
Disagree.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. Fuck yeah.
Well, Daniel's pretty young in this. This is a while back, but
yeah, he's got the beard now.
Yeah. I disagree with this. The majority of the time that when the action's on you and you're thinking about betting and your opponent grabs their chips and moves them forward or acts like they're going to call or raise, I would say it's a sign of weakness.
Because they can be doing it trying to.
They're trying
fake
to.
strength.
They're trying to intimidate you into not putting money in the middle. So it's a false tell. It's like.
So couldn't it be a tell either way? Like it could be a tell of like for some people it's a sign of strength, and for some people it's a sign
exactly.
of weakness.
So for like a brand new person to poker, I would say it's a sign of strength because like they're just trying to get their chips in the middle. Like they're too excited. But for anyone with like a little bit of experience or some time at the table, what happens is they start doing that. I see it all the time. Like action will be on me, and it's on the river, and I'm counting out a bet, and then the guy will grab his stack, move it forward, and look at me, and I've just seen it for years, and that is a sign that they're trying to get you to not bet, like please stop betting, like please don't do this. When they're trying to tell you that like they're strong and they're gonna call you, but when they're lying.
They're feigning strength.
Yeah, they don't want you to bet, because like 9 times out of 10, in my experience, when that happens and then I bet, they like, put their chips back and then they fold. They don't want you to bet. Now, 9 times out of 10, 10% of the time, you'll get the random guy where maybe he's drunk, maybe he's over it and he's doing it, and as soon as you bet, he just throws it in. But the majority of the time, I would say they're trying to get you to not bet.
Makes a ton of sense. Yeah, just going for it. Because the eye contact thing, like
they're bluffing. They're bluffing. They're trying to get you to check.
Plus the chips is a definite tell.
They're trying to get you to check so they can check behind and not put any more money in the pot.
Can we go back and look at Kevin Hart on that bluff? Did he do that?
$200. I really screwed up. I should have just bet $1,500 on the flop.
So let's take a look at him, right?
I could have bet 15 on the
So
flop.
he's got nothing. He's hoping for a queen.
All right.
I'm in there.
All right.
Or an 8.
200.
And here we go. So he misses.
The river card is an ace. Daniel's still good.
Let's take a gander at him.
Shoot. That's really
Covers his mouth.
Check.
You're a liar.
You got ace?
You're a liar.
You got ace?
Daniel just snap checked.
Well, go ahead. Bet if you got an ace. Don't bet too much, though, so I'll run away.
No, he didn't do anything.
Too much then.
He just covered his mouth.
You grab him deep.
I won't bet.
That's way too. Come on, man. I'm not. I really have a
Okay,
weak
no
hand.
stare, no
$50 I
nothing.
would've gave you.
Did that pretty well, right?
Sure, yeah.
Decently executed.
Yeah, it's
bluff.
it's a perfect card to bet on the river for him.
And he didn't look at him, didn't make any eye contact, just fucking went for it.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, so that was we did number 5, number 4.
Let's just ask real quick, Brandon. You playing like the local games and stuff, just sort of like the smaller, cash games around town. Do you see people doing the thing with the chips, like feigning strength, or do you think it's mostly at that level? Those guys are just kind of, it's a sign of like strength that they're already counting chips when the card comes out.
Yeah, I feel like you're mostly playing with people who haven't played or play once or twice a year. They all play super kind of conservative, and then they get a good hand, and then they suddenly bet. I feel like you can normally tell when suddenly the person who's folded every hand is like, I'll double call. You're like, okay, all right, let's chill for a minute here. You have
Yeah, they are
something.
not balanced.
No.
Next card game you should go to, you should be like, hey, have you guys met my my friend JC that are on the pod?
He's gonna play with us tonight.
Yeah, throw a shark in the pool. Fuck yeah. All right, let's see number 3. Let's do it.
Tell number 3. When a guy splashes his chips really aggressively and puts his whole arm out like that, that's a sign that he's trying to scare you. What does that mean? He doesn't have a really good hand. He's probably bluffing.
Yeah, I mean,
I think we've gone over this one on the pod before.
I kind of disagree.
You've said the exact opposite, right?
Yeah, I think like the splashing all your chips in the pot and being overly aggressive is strength. I've just seen it in my experience. I've seen the nuts over and over and over when people do that, and I rarely see bluffs. He's saying extending the arm and throwing the chips in, so it could be slightly different than when I'm saying like double fist, like, oh, I don't care.
Just push him over. You're not really counting.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of this stuff is nuanced, and there's like little tiny details, differences in each action. But
so what are the little tiny details, like some of them that you can pick up on?
Just the way someone bets. Do they slide the chips in? Do they spill them over? Most of the good players are going to bet the same way every time, so that it's tougher to tell and it's balanced. But yeah, in my experience, splashing chips into the middle is usually the nuts. We should show, if we could find that, quad aces versus royal flush.
Oh yeah, that was from the James Bond.
No,
right?
No. This is the famous hand where the Asian guy splashes his chips into the middle, just like we were talking about. There it is.
Mabuchi made
yeah,
a
this
bet
is it.
after the river
Oh
onto
yeah,
that
this one's
scary
crazy.
board.
Watch
Phillips
how he
now
puts his
fires
chips in.
back with a raise.
Does Justin Phillips bet the shirt off his back?
Action on Mabuchi.
He stands up too.
He's all
Gamble.
out.
yeah.
Phillips turns over.
Yeah, gamble.
Gamble.
I have quad aces. I'm gambling. See, like, gamble splashes all his
Wait,
chips
can we
in.
play that again? That's the funniest thing I've heard somebody say. Well, maybe is that one of the minute details that you were talking about if somebody yells gamble as they push the cards?
He's all in.
All in call, table
Phillips
Gamble.
turns over a royal
Yeah, you're really
flush.
gambling, fella.
He's all in.
All in call, table
Phillips turns over a royal flush.
Royal flush.
Mabuchi, quad aces.
Quad aces, your last hand of the main event.
What a way to hit the rail.
Really gambling. But what's great is that he lost.
That is a...
He lost to the one hand he can lose to is a royal.
Yeah.
He only loses to a royal flush. So we should.
That's so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah. So that's the splashing the chips into the middle with quads.
Yeah.
You're really just showing strength in my eyes over the weakness.
Dude, Phillips's face on that is so fucking. There's so many. That's like a. This.
That's got to be like. I think that might be the most famous hand in World Series history.
So that hand is so insane that it's almost like an SNL sketch making fun of unbelievable poker hands in movies. Like it's so over the top. The guy with the headphones, the Asian guy yelling gamble.
Yeah, I think that was a meme. I think that was day one of the main event because the $100 chips were still in play. Yeah.
That's so fucking crazy.
So where are we on? We're on number 3 now?
All right, number 3. Here we go.
The number 2 tell
number
is
2.
watching for guys that speak gibberish. I talk a lot at the table. One of the reasons for that is I get a read off my opponent. If you ask a person a question like, what's the weather like? And they give you an answer that makes absolutely no sense, it's probably because they're nervous, because they're bluffing.
What do we think?
Yeah, sure. I could get on board with that a little bit. I would say that it is harder to chit chat when you're bluffing. So yeah, I can get on board with that. It's easier to, especially if you're not experienced, it's easier to trash talk or to table talk when you have it, compared to when you don't.
And that's one of the things that I've been. If I were to start playing a lot of poker, I think one of the things that I would struggle with is I do like to talk at the table. Like I like to talk to people for sure, and I'm always having a good time. I've got drinks going on. I'm like, what's that? And then when I get nervous, I kind of immediately shut down. My entire body language changes.
Yeah.
And that's like something that I don't think that I would have any control over. Is exactly what he's describing. Is I would be at the game and be like, Brandon, what's going on, man? Dude, how's the other pod, man? What's happening? And then all of a sudden, like, I get dealt a card, and I'm like, okay, I'm going for it, and I'm fucking bluffing. When I'm bluffing, you're like, yeah, so Joe, what about that? I'm like,
you tighten up?
I don't know.
I'm trying to play this hand. Right?
Yeah, like just lose it immediately. Because I'm one of those guys, I get the swagger sucked out of my fucking whole body sometimes. And it like affects all aspects of my game.
Sorry.
there's a good example of this from the big game.
Wait, Brandon, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I know you'd have a good hand when you started Wim Hof breathing right there at the table. I think he's got something.
So there's a good example of this with the Phil Hellmuth hand. This is it, yeah. With the King Queen of clubs versus Ace 5.
King Queen for
this is a
Fishman.
natural.
I don't win very many pots from this spot.
Okay.
Okay, wait. So quick rundown here. So Fishman is a
school teacher.
They described him as a school teacher. I looked him up. He's actually a professor at Arizona State of mathematics. So he seems to be a pretty smart guy. He's got King Queen of clubs.
But this is also like, this looks like it's what, early 2000s.
Yeah, dude, isn't it? I was thinking the same thing. There's just something so early 2000s about the lighting on the set, you know?
Yeah, I think it's probably like 2010-ish.
It's like the panels behind too. It's so 2000s game show. Like
Yeah,
you want to
yeah,
be a
yeah,
millionaire, Deal or No Deal. It's
So-
Very
intense.
2000s.
So early
Very
2000s.
tense.
So that, I mean, that does affect the salary and with inflation. I mean, teachers still don't make that much, but he's probably making $50K a year.
Yeah.
Being a professor, and he's playing for, many times that.
So I looked it up. His lifetime earnings in poker was like $3,000. So this was like he
doesn't really play. Yeah, he doesn't really play.
And then Phil Hellmuth is fucking Phil Hellmuth. What, like top 10 all-time player?
Yeah.
Ace 5.
Do you want to play the whole hand or do you want to go to the river?
Let's just play the whole hand because we're gonna break it down anyway, right?
Okay.
So we'll do
Sure.
a breakdown within a breakdown.
And then we'll go back to 1. Stay tuned for poker tip number 1.
Hell yeah.
Fit of discipline.
Fishman calls.
All right, so
Perkins is
Hellmuth
out.
raises to
Williams
1,000.
Absolute fit.
Calls.
David
Fishman
Williams in
calls
real bad
and
shape
Williams
with a real
calls.
loose defend. Maybe a little tilty from that last hand.
Deuce, Jack, Ace, 2 clubs. Action flop.
This looks like a fun board.
Williams checks bottom pair. Hellmuth checks top pair. Fishman leads out with a semi-bluff. Williams folds. Hellmuth raises.
So
This is a
the
pretty easy call
flop
with a
is
flush draw.
Ace Jack 2, Jack and 2 being clubs.
You want me to take over the breakdown?
Okay, fucking you
It's-
do the breakdown then.
Ace Jack Deuce with the Jack Deuce of clubs.
Okay.
Ace of diamonds.
Dude, I'm trying my best over
You're-
here.
you're-
I'm
yeah,
trying
it's
to
not
feed the
bad.
info. Somebody's gonna feed the
It
information.
made more sense when you said it to me.
Yeah. Thank you, Brandon.
So the hand is Phil Hellmuth plays a lot of strange lines. He's always kind of known for that. So immediately the hand's just kind of very awkward where the pre-flop raiser being Hellmuth, he checks top pair and then he check min raises to 6K, which is it's odd. It's you're not going to find it in any poker books out there or strategy. And Fishman has a clear call with a straight draw, flush draw. He has a massive hand here.
A gut shot and 2 big cards.
And there it is by Fishman. 5 of hearts on the
Doesn't
turn
help.
gives Hellmuth 2 pair. He bets 15 grand.
We know Fishman isn't getting great immediate odds since his pairs are still no good, but PH
So,
could be doing this with worse
pause it.
flush.
This is like literally the best card in the deck for Hellmuth. He gets an offsuit 5. That's not a club. So now the check min raise that he got called check min raising, which could very likely be a bigger ace, and now he just went out ahead of all the aces that had him beat, and so now he's comfortable and he bets full pot.
And then if you're
Straws.
Fishman in this situation, like, should you call and try to go for it, or do you think this is like a fold situation?
I think it's a pure call. It's always a call. You have tons of equity with any 10 or club, and then you have a lot of money behind. If depends, like it really depends on his stack size.
Okay.
But with the amount of chips he had, I think you always call.
Makes sense to me. Rock and roll.
And he's got enough behind for decent implied odds.
Add it all up, and Fishman
Bam.
makes the call.
Calls. He's going
looking
for
a
it.
club or a 10.
The river.
Bam. There's the 10.
completing the straight.
Fishman's got
Fishman
the straight.
swims the upstream battle and runs down the great one.
Action on Hellmuth.
23,600.
Bets 23-6.
$23,600 into a $45,000 pot.
This is pretty dirty. Fishman's reverse pedaling the nuts. Clearly, he's going to raise. The only question is how much, and can he get Phil to call?
I'm not going to let you do this to me again, Phil. I can't let you do this to me again.
Leonardo DiCaprio could not be selling this any better.
How much you got behind? Was there an answer to that?
Like 85 or something.
I'm all in.
Fishman shoves.
He even fake hesitated. Watch that Oscar, Leo.
I'm done, Phil.
There we
I
go.
see method acting, improv, pantomime. If Phil calls here, the kid stays in the picture.
What's the only hand that could beat Fishman? A straight flush?
Nothing can beat him on this board. He has the absolute nuts.
This is so sick. I mean, is it possible that I just get cooled every hand I play here? You got king, queen of clubs? I mean, I guess so.
Phil's put him on his exact hand, but if he does make this call, the loose cannon will have a profit of more than $140,000 and will be poised to take down that NAPT passport.
God, all that talking leads me to believe. Wow.
What an absolute
Now,
read
that
by
might be
Phil.
real. I'd certainly be shaking either way.
Apparently not.
All right, I call.
Hellmuth calls and sees king, queen of clubs.
Wha-bam.
Bingo!
Phil has a fucking aneurysm here.
See, if a club comes, I don't lose one nickel in this hand.
What a pot for Fishman.
I mean,
10, 9, 8.
Perkins.
7, 6.
Perkins is amazing in this
Can I
hand.
even play in this game? I mean, what the
They go
find-
off,
I mean, what the
they go at it.
That was a great
Watch
read,
this.
by the way. You had him.
You're a real classy guy, buddy. You are.
Who? Him?
You.
Why? What did I do?
What did I do?
Why would you say that? I mean, why would you, I mean, what are you trying to do? The guy hits a miracle 10 on me, and what, you want to just step
He's
on
a
me?
school teacher, and you and him have endless trunks of money. Endless trunks of money. He's a school teacher.
I
For
love
God's
that.
sakes, man.
For
Screaming
God's
will do you a lot
sakes,
of good.
man.
But David Fishman
He's
just
so
took
right.
a big step forward
So-
towards claiming.
Anyway, this is kind of like my example of what I was saying about it being difficult to table talk when you don't have it.
Yeah.
So he has the absolute nuts, and it imbues him with the confidence to, Phil, I'm not going to let you do this to me. How much is that? How much do you have left? I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm all in. That, like, to me, in my experience, if a guy's doing that, like...
They're full of shit.
No, they have it.
Yeah, they have it. They have it.
What they're saying is full of shit. They're
Yeah,
lying. Yeah. If they didn't have it, they're more likely to like you said, be quiet and shut down and kind of go in on themselves a little bit and not be comfortable. But like him saying all those things, how much do you have left? Was that an answer? Phil, I'm not going to let you do this to me again. Like, okay, that's the nuts.
I'm not gonna. And then Phil read him like a fucking book. He picked the exact hand that he had, and then didn't go with what he thought he should do.
He read the situation where, yeah, like the hand that beats him is king, queen of clubs. But obviously wasn't that convicted in the read because he called.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, all that talking was like real strong.
So you would have read that talking as strong and just been like, this guy's fucking hasn't been talking much all game, and now he's giving me a movie style speech.
I mean, like, I would hope that, yeah, I mean, listening to that speech, is this guy really going to give me this speech and not have it?
That's a great point.
Probably not. This speech has it, like, pretty much every time.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of confidence to say all those things.
And that's where I think like you have an advantage being like a feel player, right? Where you're like, fuck, man, the feeling is not right here.
So is Phil. But like in the moment when you're playing on a stream game with the lights and the pressure could have just kind of like he could have leveled himself.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So, all right. So what's the number one?
And the number one secret tale that you're going to get right here and now
I apologize to our listeners right now.
Oh, never mind. What am I, crazy? I'm not giving you that one. You'll have to learn it on your own.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
So I knew that was coming.
There's no number one.
And I felt like a fucking dickhead letting that play out. But I think a good substitution for that is, all right, he's talking about the top 5 poker tells, right? He keeps his, what is like one that we didn't go over on the last 4 that you're like, that's a fucking killer tell?
We went over a lot of them.
So far we have jibber jabber, splashing the pot, early chip grab, and then looking at your chips.
Yeah, I mean, I would just add on or cap it off to say that, you know, like every poker hand's player dependent. So you have to, these are generalities, but yeah, when you play with the same people all the time, if you're playing like in a home game or a private game, you know, these tells can be completely accurate or completely inaccurate depending on the person. Because everyone's different. So
like what we were talking about with the chip splash, like there's situations where that's somebody being super strong, but there could be somebody that you know just fucking does stuff like that.
Yeah, there's like all this stuff we're talking about is baseline for is baseline, and what I've seen playing with thousands of people for years across the country. These are basic baselines, but there are characters that you come across where the rule doesn't apply, and the guy is always talking when he is weak, and he shuts up when he's strong. So everything's player dependent in poker.
So my guess on what happened with that video, the Negreanu video that we just watched, knowing the way that people edit videos and put stuff together, what I would guess happened on that video was whatever publication did that interview was like, hey, Negreanu, we want you to tell us your top 5 poker tells. And he makes a list, and that's a minute-long video, right? But I bet you they filmed for an hour. And at some point in that video, he said exactly what you just said, which is, hey, these are all just sort of like baseline. This is more or less true, but there's situations where this is not true at all, so you shouldn't just read it like that. I bet you he said that, and they were like, we need a good minute clip. They cut that part out, just make it a clean top 5, and then wham, bam, move on.
Sure. Maybe.
I got to piss like a fucking racehorse.
All right, go for it.
All right, well, that's all we got for poker breakdown so far.
We don't have one more?
Unless you want to do the oh yeah, we got that last one that Brandon found. All right, Brandon, set the stage for us a little bit here. What's going down?
All right, so this is like, it's from Poker Stars, and it was a compilation of a bunch of like hands where there's people. I mean, we can see right now someone has pocket kings. They were dealt that, so it's like we're a bunch of high stakes hands where people all have normally face cards, and it plays out. Don't really know who wins. Odds switch a lot. This is a good one. This is Kennett and Friends.
Kennett and Friends, sick.
Chip leader raises to 325,000.
What a fucking outfit on that guy. Holy shit.
Uh-oh. He shoves for 2.75 million.
Wait, hold on. Pause for a second. Did he just shove on why is he shoving on 5s? What the fuck is going on?
The button opened. The dealer, so it folded to the button, and he opened, which is extremely wide position to open from. So pocket 5s in the small blind is a pretty standard shove. Yeah, so all 3 of these guys are extremely good. So if they do something, I mean, maybe they're going to make a few mistakes here and there, but if they do something, it's probably the right move.
Got it. All right.
Ace 9 in the big blind.
All in.
He's all in. Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And can it calls?
Hello, guys.
Whoops, not so sure about the move with ace 9, but it's probably really close.
3-way all in, and if kings hold, it's over.
Yeah, this has to do with how big the blinds were.
Charlie has chance covered, so he's set to get second place here. As things stand.
Wait, Brandon, pause for a second. So what do you mean by it has to do with the blinds? What's going on?
So their stacks are all really shallow.
Okay.
Nobody has a lot of chips. So I think the big blind was, what was the big blind, like 150K? 160K to call. So the big blind is 160K, which
They've all
means
got 2 million stacks or something.
Yeah, it's tiny.
So it's a substantial portion. So you get something like 5, so you're like, fuck it, dude, let's go for it.
Well, not only that, but the button opens. I don't know how many handed they are. Let's see. Did they show how many people are on the table?
It looks like just 3.
Oh, yeah, it's just the 3 of them. That's crazy. Yeah, it literally is just the 3 of them. That's fucking wild. All right, let's hit it. What goes down?
If King's hold, it's over.
No ace.
Yeah, I mean,
Charlie
it's like
has chance covered, so he's set to get
the small
second
blind
place
shoved
here.
for
As
like
things
15,
stand,
16 bigs, and the
Cannon
big blind
is a
had
58%
ace-9 with like
favourite to
12
win
big
this
blinds.
hand and the title.
Yeah, they're all playing super
Even
shallow.
bigger favourite to win this hand and
Kings are still looking good.
hold for one.
Oh, it's a 3-handed table. Yeah, I mean, these are all pretty big hands, 3-handed. So what I'm saying is the button is going to open with a shit ton of hands. The button's gonna have King 5 suited. It's gonna have 7-8 suited. It could have 7-8 offsuit. It could have Jack 10, Jack 9, Jack 8, Queen 8, Queen 9, Queen 10, Queen Jack, just tons and tons of hands. And so the small blind shoving 5s with like 15 big blinds is super standard. And then Chance wakes up with a pretty big hand with ace-9 in the big blind, so the small blind could be reshoving King high and reshoving like ace rag.
Okay.
And so that's why Chance decided to go with ace-9.
Got it.
about to end with a double bust out. 5 on the turn. Charlie now set for a near triple up.
They're drinking fucking kisses out of a plastic
I think
cup.
that kid on the right was Ben Heath. That looks like who's an absolute monster.
Charlie now set for a near triple.
That kid on the right, it looks a lot like Ben Heath, who's a no limit monster. It might not be him, but
God, the background's crazy.
he looks like he's from Lord of the Rings.
Hodor.
Hold.
Watch, he's like one of our 100 fans, and he's just like, "What the fuck,
dude? I loved you guys.
I don't even sound like that, dude. I'm from fucking America."
That's Riley's feeling it.
The other two now drawing thin.
A deuce would be pretty enjoyable. A deuce would be horrible.
Cornuth needs a deuce to
He's
survive.
getting a deuce, isn't he?
One off would be the deuce of spades, right?
Come on, Chance,
Poor
hit the
Kings.
deuce.
Started off the favorite, now he's the dog.
The river card.
Here it is.
Pink.
It's
Bam.
a deuce. A straight for Cornuth. And Chance Cornuth triples up.
How do you not call it this?
Fucking
that was
hate
fun.
those sunglasses. I just want to put that out there. I did.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like poker breakdowns, these kinds of hands are not very interesting because the stacks are super shallow and it's just like.
Yeah, Brandon, what the fuck, dude?
Relax. I'm trying to explain to guys like you that like are like they look at this hand, they're like, what the
That
hell?
was a sarcastic what the fuck. by
Like
the
what
way.
the
I hope
hell's
you know that.
happening? Because you're like you don't understand it. It all has to do with big blinds and stack sizes. So these hands are like really standard when you learn.
By the way, total tangent. Can we go back to the guy that has the Ray Bans on just for a second? I want to point something out. Besides like
Chance, you talking about with the Ray-Bans?
Yeah. Has there ever been a single piece of fashion that has been destroyed more by one man than Ray Bans and Joe Biden? I mean, Joe Biden fucking tanked Ray-Ban, tanked the aviators. Like, aviators were cool as fuck, and then our 84-year-old president started wearing them all the time, and all of a sudden they're fucking...
Yeah, not a lot of people wear them anymore.
Yeah. Brandon, I'm
Okay.
sorry I said that about your video. I hope you know I'm totally kidding.
Oh yeah, you're good, dude. I think it was
Oh.
good. Like he said, I thought it was exciting, and then I don't. Normal people don't realize the stack size and shit.
Yeah, so it's all about big blinds. So how many big blinds does each person have? And once you get under 10, 15, 20 big blinds, there's not a lot of play left. Like you're not going to see a lot of turns or rivers without all the money being in, especially in tournaments. So it's like raise and then if you have like 12 bigs, that's a perfect stack to kind of shove all in.
Okay.
Over an open raise pre-flop.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense. So we played fucking golf on Monday, which is
the first time. Is that what you call it? Is that what we did?
Okay. I thought at the beginning. Okay, just a little bit of context. JC is obviously a very good golfer, and we've been friends for a long time. And somehow we've never played golf together. So Monday we decided to go out and do it. We went out and played Falcon Head. The beginning of the day, I'm not gonna lie, I felt fucking awesome. I was playing great for me.
Yeah.
For a guy that hadn't played in months.
You hit a lot of good shots.
Yeah, dude. I went out. I had like a par. I had a birdie, and then it was mostly bogeys.
You did have a birdie. That was sick.
I had a fucking great birdie, and then I tripled a hole, and the implosion came for all of us.
Yeah.
JC, we decided. I swear to God, like it's hard to. I just like spit up thinking about it. Dude, we just decided we're out there and we're like, all right, we're gonna play one hole mic'd up. We got to this par 5. And I'm like, let's fucking do this hole. So we do the first mic'd up hole we've ever done together. On the 4th hole we've ever played golf together, JC fucking eagles it. It's crazy.
I didn't miss a shot that hole.
He went 300 something yard drive over the trees to cut out the dog leg. 166 yard shot to 10 feet, 10-foot putt, center of the cup over.
Yeah.
It was one of the most perfect.
It looked
eagles
like I
I've
knew what
ever
I was
seen.
doing.
It was unbelievable. And then
every other hole was a disaster.
Within 45 minutes, we're both like triple bogeying holes, throwing clubs.
Yeah,
like,
I think we made it like 12 holes, and then we both died of heat stroke.
You know what happened? It was I know the exact implosion moment. It was we were playing very good, and then we got to that par 3, and we decided to film it.
Yeah.
And we were filming it, and a guy came up behind us, and we were like, let's let him play through. We were like, fuck it, we'll finish out the hole really quick.
Yeah.
And we tried to finish out the hole really quick
And
on
rushed
camera.
it. Yeah.
And then both, like, I tripled the hole. I think you doubled. And then
not good.
It just, dude, that one moment shifted the energy of the entire day. It was fucking crazy. Because, like, mentally, you can bounce back when you're in a good spot, but we were in 100-degree heat. We'd been out there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Dead sober on a Monday. And we just fucking folded.
We're gonna do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
We're gonna film some holes.
We're playing a great course tomorrow.
Yeah, Barton Creek, Crenshaw course.
The member of the UT golf team.
Yeah, this kid, Ben De La Rosa, I think, is he plays on UT, and he followed me on Instagram, and I DM'd him, and I said we should play some golf, and he's like, yeah, I'm down. So we're all gonna go out.
Fuck yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
I normally don't get nervous for golf, but I'm clearly gonna be the weakest link tomorrow.
I enjoy watching good golf, so it'd be nice to just watch him play, because this kid's gonna, probably shoot under par.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in a position tomorrow where, like, normally if I start playing really bad and I'm it's looking like I'm gonna put a snowman up on a par 5. I'm just picking up and walking. Like, I'm gonna try to just keep head down, out of the way. That's the goal tomorrow.
Well, we're playing with a member too that's going out there to just have fun. So
hell yeah, the member invited the two of you guys.
Yeah, he's actually a guy that plays on the Lodge live stream with me.
Oh fuck yeah, which one?
His name's Leo.
Okay, cool.
Leo Orts.
Nice. Well, I'm honored to be the +1 tomorrow. That's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah, man, I'm excited.
I can't wait, dude. But yeah, it was awesome kind of watching you do your thing, because it's like clearly the skill set is there. It's just like the mental aspect of golf is so fucking hard, and that's like
it's
when we
such
started
a grind.
collapsing.
It's such a grind. You have to. I mean, my God.
You tilted pretty hard.
Yeah.
Like
you
the
just get
tilt resistance is not there.
Yeah, you just get over it real fast,
You're like, fuck this.
Well, we talked about it on the course where you were having a blast and you were super stoked. You've never broken 90.
Mm-hmm.
And
I came out strong.
So every shot to you was exciting, new, fresh, like I could shoot the best round of my life today. You had something to look forward to. My best round is 67. So I've shot in 5 under par before, and I bogeyed the last 2 holes. So I've been 7 under before. And I think I was 21 when I did that. So that's 13 years ago. So every single time I play golf and I'm 5, 6, 7 over par, I'm just over it. Like there's no,
give me fucking off this course.
Yeah,
Jesus
like I'm going to shoot 84 and it's not even, it's nowhere close to where I used to be able to play to. And it's tilting. It's because like my best golf is years and years and years ago. And so every time I go out there, it's like, it's a disappointment kind of. But then I do love the game. I do miss the game, and it's fun to hit, like some cool shots once in a while.
Yeah, but dude, I feel like it's your perspective towards it has to change, because like I was a really good cross country runner in high school, not world class, but I ran a 16, 18 5K, right? I'm not running a 16, 18 5K right now. It's just not going to happen. I will probably never do it again, because that's not what I'm building my body for. You have to weigh 150 pounds. I would probably need to get back down to that. That doesn't mean that when I go out, man, and I run fucking 3 miles at 6:30 pace, I'm not stoked.
I agree, and I've had rounds where I've gone out, and this is when I really enjoy it. I go out there and I don't care about the score. I'm just there to play golf. I could care less what I shoot. There's nothing on the line. Like I do enjoy that, and I'm just there. Every shot is just it's freed up, and there's no pressure on me to try to shoot a number. I enjoy that, but anytime it's like, all right, and my natural competitive side, like because I'll start rounds where I'm like 1 under through 3 or even par after 5, and then I'm like, okay, well now I want to shoot a good number, and then inevitably, because I don't practice, I'll have like a triple. Or I'll have a stretch where I go like 5 over through 3 holes, and my round will just be it'll be gone, and then I have the rest of the day, like I have the back 9 to go, and I'm like, well, I'm already over it, because I set next. Okay, I'm even par through 5. I want to have it. I want to shoot.
That's exactly what happened to me. Was like at one point you asked me, what's your best round, and I was like 91, and the concept got stuck in my head that I was like, oh fuck, like I have a double bogey, and then I went bogey, and then I went birdie, par, bogey. I'm like, I'm kind of on pace for a 90. I'm like, if I start playing really well, I could put a 90 on the scorecard. And then we got to that par 3, and I used your putter and rush. So I was like, yeah, it was a 5, but put me down for a 4. And then I got in my head about if I do
wasn't
play
a real
well,
round.
then it wasn't a real 4.
Yep.
And then we took that breakfast ball on 1, and I'm like, this is bullshit. And then all of a sudden, I'm just like fucking imploding for no reason on the golf course. It's like, yeah, if we'd never had that conversation and I played honest for the whole day, never rushed that hole, never used your fucking putter, who knows what would have happened.
Yeah.
But I think part of it too, you described this earlier as I was like, I'm in great shape. I can run 6 miles in the heat. And you're like, it doesn't really, that's important that you're in good shape. But when you're on the 14th hole and it's 95 degrees, you're using different muscles, and those are exhausted.
Yeah. Well, golf muscles are very different than the average muscles like we use every day.
And what I found was I couldn't complete a stroke.
If you don't hit a lot of balls and you go out and try to play 18 holes in the heat, you're gonna get gassed.
Yeah.
If you're not practicing or swinging club daily, like you're just gonna get gassed. But yeah, back to if you're a golfer and you're listening to this, one of the greatest days on the golf course ever of your golfing life will be when you break 90 for the first time. I remember trying to break 90, and when I shot my first round in the 80s, it was so rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
And then breaking 80, I don't even know if breaking 80 was better than breaking 90, just because the game is so hard. And so going from not knowing how to play to breaking 90 on a real golf course, it's a huge achievement. And then breaking 80 was great, and then breaking 70 for the first time was
it's got to be fucking unbelievable.
I mean, yeah, it feels great.
I just like, dude, I want to do it. It's just, it's so hard to get, you sort of realize this as you get older. You're like, you only have enough time to get good at so many things. And I'm like,
yeah,
I know the amount of work that it would take for me to break 90. Like, I think it would take some focus and attention and getting out a couple times a week and going to the range. And
yeah,
I'm like,
at least.
Yeah. I go,
at least.
Okay, fuck. Do I have that in the bag? Where realistically right now I'm going out, I'm trying to break 90. It's like the goal shouldn't be to break 90, Joe. The goal should just be to play golf.
I mean, mine was really quick, but my golf story is kind of wild. Like as soon as I started playing, I played every day, all day. 10 to 12 hours a day, every day.
Crazy.
Unless I got sick. I mean, I broke. It didn't take me long to break 90. It felt long because I was out there every day, but it was within like 3 months, 3 or 4 months. And then I think 6 or 7 months in, I broke 80.
Wow.
But I was playing every day, all day, hit 500 balls a day. And my dad used to be a golf hustler, so he was a really good teacher. So I had really good instruction, like off the bat. Like I think the first golf ball I ever hit, I hit it 200 yards dead straight down the fairway on the driving range. But my dad didn't let me hit. He didn't let me hit a ball for like a week.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, if you want to learn golf, you're going to learn the right way. So he made me practice my grip in the house until I had a perfect grip for like a week.
It's very Catholic school of him.
Dude, and he's like, all right, your grip's good. Now we'll go to the range. So we went to the range. It's in the Florida heat, Florida sun. We get on the range. He has a bucket of balls. We don't hit a golf ball for 2 hours. He shows me how my feet and how my weight is just distributed in my feet. And then he shows me the setup and how my arms, he takes me through the basics, which is grip, stance, takeaway, follow through, hold your finish till the ball hits the ground. So grip.
Hold your finish till the ball hits the ground. What does that mean?
Every time. So after you hit the ball, you watch the ball go, you watch it hit the ground, and you watch it stop rolling, and you're holding your finish. Because if you do that, you're just going to have perfect balance throughout the whole swing.
Whoa.
So for like 2 hours, I wasn't allowed to hit the ball. He just went through the grip, the stance, the takeaway, how the takeaway goes, how the follow through goes, holding my finish. I did this over and over and over and over. He goes, okay, now you're ready. And then he puts a ball on tee, and then he showed me like how to focus my vision on the back edge of the golf ball, and focus on the smallest point you can, and you keep your eyes still. If you keep your eyes still, your head stays still, and if your head stays still, then it's easier to make perfect contact with the back edge of the ball. So the very first shot I hit, I did all these things, and it was pure. It was right in the middle of the club face, and the ball goes dead straight 200 yards, and I'm holding my finish. And I was 100% obsessed and hooked. Like, I was done.
Crazy.
And that's all I did for 6 years straight.
Golf, baby.
It was all golf. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Golf rules. I want to be good so bad. Maybe I just need some focus at the house. We'll see. All right.
You want to wrap it up?
Boys, that's it.
Cool.
Cheers.
Yeah, man.